salvage that. I mean, we have quite a bit of time. Okay, I am still gonna... You know what? I got an idea. Is she here? Because it is holiday. I don't know where she stands. She might be changing clothes. Okay, she's not here at all. Okay. I'm looking for Laura. I guess she's working on, like, holiday. I think she's the only one I haven't seen wearing, like, like a swimsuit. It might be better off, like, not even worrying about it. She does wear a swimsuit. She's a nun. But if you catch her, you can, if you're lucky enough, you can find her in a swimsuit sometimes. It's very rare. But it's usually, like, super early of a morning. Okay. I'm going to take my blade. I'm sending this guy back because he will die. And look at that. Melts it like butter. And we can do that. Now we're gonna go a little bit further. This is also how you get to the next floor. I just kind of want to look around more than anything. There's a better place to farm. There's better places to farm. Honestly, it's probably on like the bottom floor. But since I am here, and there are places to collect wood, I'm going to use them. I will probably come back here a couple of times. Just not today. I do, the only problem is if I want to like keep my wolf on me at all times is I'm gonna have to run back and grab the wolf again. But I think what I'll do is instead of teleporting, I'll just like casually talk to everybody first and then make my way back down to the wolf.
Good morning. The weather is so nice.
She's complaining about the place that she used to live in being too big, and that everything is within reach here. In case she couldn't figure it out, Selphie was born and raised rich.
Good morning.
I don't think it really gives that much, like, information about Selphie in this game. I think you actually learn more about Selphie, if any at all, from Rune Factory 4.
Why? Some monsters in the ruins, as well as the ground, can poison you just by contact. So don't forget to take antidote herbs.
That's these things. Well, no, this is a medicinal herb. Is antidote herbs a thing on here? Because I know they are in Rune Factory 1. Did they take the antidote herbs out? Hang on a second. Let me look at my different colored herbs. Yeah, I think they got rid of the antidote herbs. Because I think the way it works is like this is made to be more like, it's kind of built off of the old like Friends of Mineral Town game, but I think in Rune Factory 1 it's a little bit different. I think it does share like a lot of similarities, but then it's not as, I don't know. Does it also have like the different colored grasses?
Good morning.
I'm trying to remember if Rune Factory 1 had the different colored grasses. I don't know if it did or not.
How many?
But I do remember getting a lot of herbs on that game. And turning them into antidotes. Or just eating them raw. In this game though, you have to take you have to use the antidote potions. Oh, you can't teleport from here. Even though you're outside, it's still considered part of Kano's building. Let me think. I feel like I've asked so many questions regarding like farming simulators, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else. What's a monster? A monster that you think hasn't been utilized very well in a game, or a monster that you would like to see? Because I feel like there's a lot of like D&D style monsters. There's like a lot of monsters that are like pretty generic and used like in every single game. The giant insects and stuff like that. Or like orcs or kobolds or whatever. But like, is there anything that you would like to see more of? Like, I almost want to say, like there's so many out there that I can't think of one necessarily.
Good morning. The weather is very nice.
You want to see yourself as the monster? That way I can literally fight myself. So kind of like the whole Link versus his shadow sort of thing.
The weather is
Like a reflection of yourself, a doppelganger. Those are always cool concepts. See, I think my favorite monster out of all of them has always been like the slimes. Like from like Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior monsters and stuff like that. I've always been like really fond of the slime creatures.
Good morning.
But like, I'm trying to think of... I feel like sirens
Mist and I are childhood
are
friends,
also cool.
but Eunice and Tabitha come often, so we get along really well.
I can't think of any like specific ones though. Or like any like niche ones that haven't been used a lot.
Thank you.
Morning. Nice weather.
It's sad because there aren't any stars in the sky during the day.
Stars are there even during the day. You just cannot see them because the sun is so bright.
I wonder how come sometimes the text says something different than the voice actor. I'm guessing maybe the voice actor reads like an earlier version of the text and then it gets altered after recording.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's sad because there aren't...
Stars.
Oh, really?
Saying the same thing over and over. Do you like shrimp?
Thank you.
Yep. She likes shrimp. It's Melody over here. New. Okay. And I just want to check over here. And make sure... Okay, yeah, I talked to you, didn't I?
I like how...
Huh? You used to live in...
Yes.
I see.
Well, I should have listened to that. But yeah, she's an elf. Actually, can you see her ears now? Yeah, you can, because she's moved her hair. But yeah, she's an elf. She's an elf, and she's a maid. Elf maid. But where she wears that bonnet all the time, it's hard to see unless she's wearing her swimsuit. This is like the only time you actually see them. Like, her hair still looks kind of the same, though. So I don't know how, I guess the bonnet covers them. I'll go this way because I know it's about noon. I feel a little confused because I'm doing everything out of order.
Wow.
I feel like, you know what, it's not really a specific monster, but I feel like monsters that affect the senses could be used more.
That for me?
Like, I know there's a lot that affect, like,
The summers here are very hot
sight and
indeed.
sound.
The weapon you have has a...
Yes.
But I don't know
I
of, like,
used-
ones that really affect, like, other senses. I mean, I guess you kind of affect all the senses sometimes.
Hey!
Like, I don't hear many, like, toxic enemies or something. Like, they're so nauseous that, like, just being around them, they make you sick. Like, I'm thinking, like, Grimer and Muck as one. Like, I think of, like, Digimon and, like Digimon World, like the original Digimon World, and, like, their filth type, or, like, the plague ones. Like, you often hear about these types, but I don't really see them used often. Outside of those, like, kind of aspects. Like, it's always confused me. Like, Pokemon like Muck are, like, supposed to be, like, super nauseous and toxic, and, like, being around them is supposed to, like, be, like, super disgusting and make you sick. And yet, the trainers are just, like, totally fine and stuff like that. There's, like, no issues whatsoever. Anyway, I need to get a drink. I needed that drink because I'm about to go on a tangent. How does Pokemon work? I'm thinking about it now, and how does Pokemon work? Okay, but like, I remember in the Pokemon anime, there was like that one episode where everybody was doing like a big Pokemon race, and Ponyta was one of the contestants, and I'm just like, they're petting the fire. Like, somebody was just brushing Ponyta's hair and just, like, rubbing it with their bare hands. And I'm just like, how are you not on fire? How does that not burn you? What do you mean the fire's, like the fire doesn't hurt? It's literally hair made of fire. And then there's also, like, the muck that the professor gets later on.
Morning.
And it doesn't, like, stink like hell just constantly. To the point where the professor can't tolerate being around it. Because it's supposed to be made of sludge and grime. And like there's so many things that I don't understand about Pokemon. And like, I know it's supposed to be just a game and it's just supposed to be a show, but like, there's so many things that I'm just like,
Alrighty.
none of this makes sense. Like, I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but it's still like such a weird concept. Anyway, we're gonna get a great kitchen. We're gonna get the chef's kitchen.
Alrighty.
And then we'll see from there. Oh, yes. Okay, so we've maxed that one out. Let me see. We could get the steamer.
Alrighty.
I'll get the forge.
Alrighty.
I think that should be the final upgrade for the forge. Yeah, so the kitchen and forge is fully upgraded. The items themselves are not, though.
Alrighty.
Now, he only brings like 3 of these with him every single week.
Alrighty.
And I try to upgrade as many as possible. But there's a chance that that one that I bought, the frying pan, and fully maxed out, there's a good chance that he'll bring it back again next stock. As long as you get like 1 of each, you're fine. But there's a good chance that he will bring it back. Now, I got the mini fridge, and that should be fine for now. Later on, you can get an upgraded version of the fridge. But, like, look at this baby. Look at this baby. I can actually put stuff in it. Isn't it great? No more carrying around stuff all the freaking time. I can actually put stuff in my inventory and put it out of my inventory. Isn't it great? Now this stuff will be moved to the lab later on. I think it could go with the lab. But I'm keeping part of this. And the carp will stay here. Anything that's grilled will stay in here for me. But look at that. Look how much space we got now. Now that I'm able to actually put it in the kitchen. Look at how fancy-ish our kitchen looks. There's still a toaster and a mixer missing. There might be something else missing too, but I know the toaster and mixer are gone. But we have space now. We can make things. We can hold things. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's beautiful, even. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here now. I have a couple of, like, grilled things in my pocket. But I have to still go over this way and take care of stuff. What I might do is use a little bit of that to take care of my crops. Bianca is over here, maybe? No. Okay, she is at the beach. Okay. Because sometimes she stands up there. Sometimes she's sitting in the chairs. Not today. I bet she moved after 12 o'clock. That's okay. Let me see where Cross is. Oh yeah, Cross is in here, I bet. Alright, alright. I feel very disheveled because I'm going in weird directions today.
Hey, young...
Like starting from selfies and going around felt very weird today. So let's see if we can't find Bianca. And then we will go on. Because the only other two I think I'm missing are Kano and Stella. Okay. So she still might be here. No, she's not. Okay, sometimes they change clothes, and it lets you know if they're changing clothes. So I don't know where Bianca is. It could be that she just left, or she is just now going to the beach. And I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Oh, hey, Selfie.
Hey, reading in the shade is the best for hot days like today.
So we'll stop here. We'll talk to Kano.
Hello.
And then we'll talk to Stella on our way over to the Well Island once we're done with all this. Go. So I'm not seeing anything that needs to be harvested, but I should be able to take care of all this nonetheless. I also need to take care of the trees. Honestly, it might be just like an every holiday thing that I take care of the trees. Instead of like worrying about it like every 5 days or so. Well, I don't need it now. I don't have the points to really take care of it. But I did forget the last day of spring to like take care of the trees, and I felt bad about it. Oh, hey, you're here too?
Hi!
Wizard, she loves the way that sounds. So all the items that I have in my pocket right now are items that are like gifts. And we'll have to make a little bit more money before we can get all the rest of the upgrades. And then we'll have to get the recipes, and you get the idea. It's a lot of money.
Hello.
Just a whole bunch of money being thrown around. I am pressing the B button, but it is not doing much. But this is you without the B button. Very slow. Somehow slower. Ooh, antidote. Okay. Iris is asleep, so we're just going to avoid her. We might pop in and, like, give her another gift here in just a little bit. Because it has been a while. Like, maybe a gift every holiday is fine. So the reason I am ignoring Iris is because Iris is the easiest person to build a relationship with. Like, it does not take many gifts to actually build her up to 10 hearts and 10 friendship. The problem is it still takes forever for her events to kickstart. So you're better off waiting before even worrying about it. Like waiting until a better time to do all that stuff, and then like worrying about it later. But there is one gift in particular that she loves, and if you give her that, she basically gets like, especially in the early levels, like nearly half a heart. Like, she is so easy to get. Like, you can like romance her in like a month. But she has some very special criteria before you marry her. Iris is one of the 2 characters that you can marry in winter. I know, because I've done it before. There we are. Whoop. Let's see if these guys drop anything. They do not. Okay. We still got a little bit of health, but I think I might use that for cooking berries. Or something else instead. Like, I don't want to have to run all the way up here and use the hammer when I know I don't have enough energy to do it. So I think we'll do the hammer stuff afterwards. No, we don't have a lot of money.
It's so hot.
We can sell that. We can like keep the rest. I would like to be able to buy some rice soon. So I think the next time we have a lot of money, I'll start buying some rice. Like, even if it's like a week's worth of rice for those 2 characters, that's better than nothing, I think. You know what, I want to keep that antidote with me. I have 1 antidote in my pocket already. But where I'm grinding with the bees now, it might be good to have a few more. There's our steam pot. There's our regular pot. Strawberries are in here. So I'm gonna, I don't know if, well, Annette said she didn't like the boiled egg, the regular egg, didn't she? So I think it's boiled eggs for her. I think she also likes strawberries and strawberry jam. We'll find out. There are some recipes that I use later on that are very useful. Some of them involve strawberry jam. Specifically, there is one called, I think... I mean, there's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I think. Or like a jelly sandwich. There's something that involves jelly. And it's pretty useful for earning, like, a lot of Rune points. Like, even this by itself earns you 75. So, like, strawberry jam is, like, super useful for, like, all sorts of things. Like, let me take a look. This, okay, berry jam is 100 RP. This is level 2. 100 RP, magic plus 30. The magic is more useful for that one boss. Or if you're doing a magic run. Than anything else.